Hello, welcome back to Cheese Time. Got two different cheeses here from Henning's Wisconsin Cheese. They are out of Kiel, Wisconsin. They're a family-run cheese here, cheese business, cheese whatever. They have a museum and a shop and all that kind of stuff. The kind of the kitschy Wisconsin cheese stuff you expect. They're in Kiel, Wisconsin, up near Green Bay or closest to Green Bay. I'll put a map here so you can kind of see where they are in relation to that. But we're going to start with this mild white brick cheese. Give this a taste. Some recipe ideas they've got on here are grilled cheese, potatoes, gratin, and egg bakes. So there's an earthy and slightly nutty flavor. So let's give this a try. See what we got. I've never had this before. Well, I guess I have. If you have had Detroit style pizzas, they commonly have brick cheese on here. And I'm probably freaking someone out with the knife there, but you know, that's what you got to do on the internet. Really good. Reminds me a lot of like it's almost like a cheddar mozzarella blend. It's probably the best way to describe it. Reminds me a lot of string cheese kind of flavor. A little more sharpness to it though, but really good. Try it with simply salt good thins and see if my theory is right. That these are a good vehicle for cheese. 100% delicious. Be interesting to see how that would go with some other things though. These are still kind of bland though, but I mean, still bland can be delicious. I feel like when you're complementing it with some cheese like this. Next one we got is this red tie cheddar cheese. Give this a try. This says it's savory with a slight citrus taste. Got some recipe ideas: a dip, pasta salads, chicken, and pork. I think I'll try to make a dip out of this guy here. Got some ideas on what to do, but I'm not 100% sure. So got some spicy looking veins going through there. So going back to December 1st when I started eating all this cheese here on the internet, this is far and away the best one. It's so good. Like, this is yeah. Try it with a cracker here. With this brick cheese, I'm gonna make a pizza out of it. Try to make it the Detroit style. I've got some gluten-free pizza dough here. I've never made a Detroit style. My one attempt of making a gluten-free pizza before from scratch was not so good, so we'll see how this goes. It won't be any fault of the cheese though. That's for sure. It's really, really good cheese. So. Alright, so admittedly I've never made a Detroit style pizza, so we're just going to see how this goes. Hopefully well. I'm going to throw some butter in this pan here. Alright, so we've got the best interruption possible. My brand new niece just called. I guess technically my brother called, but it was all my niece. So got the pan buttered up here. Gonna throw the dough in here, flatten it out, get it all to the edges. Uh-oh. This is the problem with gluten-free stuff. It doesn't have gluten to keep that structure. So do that, and then we'll throw some cubes of cheese on there, which you'll see next. I lied, I'm a saucy boy, so we're gonna put some sauce down. Sauce. Alright, so we're gonna start adding our brick cheese. This is a truly Wisconsin cheese, which is funny that it's going on a Detroit style pizza, but relatively common from what I understand. And this was made by a gentleman, John Josie, and several other Wisconsin cheesemakers made it as well in the late 1800s. Common date found 1877 is about when they think this was started to be made. And the reason it's called brick cheese is because they literally were taking bricks and using them to smash down the curds. And that's where it gets its name from. So here's our brick cheese. And you want to get a lot of cheese from what I understand. Get it into the corners here, get that good crispy, cheesy crust, and hopefully we'll create something that can at least make someone from Detroit sort of proud. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Or maybe they'll just be really pissed and call me names. So that's all brick cheese now. We are going to add some low moisture mozzarella. This is just standard store brand stuff. I didn't get anything fancy. Throw that in there. This is going to be a cheesy pizza. I'm questioning whether I'm putting too much cheese on there, but you know what? There is no such thing. No such thing as too much cheese until this comes out of the oven with too much cheese. Alright, so I'm sauteing up some mushrooms right now. I had the other toppings. I had some lines of sauce for some authenticity, and then we'll pop this bad boy. I had some mushrooms on half of this. Sauteed them up with some butter, olive oil, some roasted garlic powder. What else did I put on there? Some smoked paprika and some salt and pepper. Yeah, that should be really good. Throw some pepperonis on there now. Throw some more cheese on for good measure. Into the oven we go. Got it set for 400 degrees. Alright, so here it is, pizza. Surprisingly achieved the crust I was looking for. I got that cheesy, crusty goodness. Let's give it a try here. Hopefully it's cooled down enough. Really good, very mushroom forward, which probably makes sense. They're sticking up the house and Steph didn't like that, so. But very good. Let's get to this crust here. I'm kind of curious to see if the cheese baked in there made it all crunchy. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Thai dip next. Goodbye.